Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 16th to the 30th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is linked in the description box below, and I look forward to reading for you. Oh, interesting, Pisces. Okay, so I say interesting here because if you are born on the cusp with Aquarius, and if you have Aquarius in your chart, your reading starts like the same way. So check that out. Check that out instantaneously. Or actually watch this and then check that out. That'd be even better. So here we start off with the Nine of Wands. We have the King of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups, angels, and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Three of Pentacles, angels, and spirit guides. The Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, the Sun. Nice. The Emperor. The King of Wands, angels, and spirit guides. And the Universe. Okay, so there's a bit of fear around, excuse. All right, there we go. Slowing that down. The bit is a lot, but it's a very powerful bit of fear around your fire and your success. Now, it can be that there's a fear around like really embracing your passion because there can be some anger or frustration there. So just be aware of that. It's like calming down the temper and embracing the fire of passion and creativity and determination and focus. That's going to be really, really super important here because you come up twice in this reading quite powerfully. The challenge is going to be you during this time. The King of Cups, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Cups, which is leaving the situation, which is the energy that is now leaving kind of like the field. So here at the heart of it all, we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is like, I'm tired of battles. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of like having to always be on guard. It feels like your nervous system is always like, okay, ready to fight. Like you're standing in the guard position, ready to fight. And you're tired. You're tired. Your arms are tired because they're held up, right? Your shoulders are tired because they're holding everything together. And you need to calm yourself, center yourself, and really say, what is it that I'm looking for? What is it that I want? And also knowing you're not being attacked right now, right? So letting that go, letting that energy go of like, I have to fight is going to be so beneficial for you, Pisces, because kind of like, I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover, type of energy comes forward. It's like, I need this to calm down because I need to embrace my water side energy, which is like to go with the flow. Like water can fight, yeah, sure. And it's like a heck of a weapon, right? A typhoon is devastating, but it goes with the flow, right? It needs to go with the flow. That's where you are at your most comfortable. That is where you are at your most powerful. And remember, like water, you can also see it as blood, right? That flows through the body, that keeps us going, that keeps us alive. We need to drink water. So here with the King of Cups, there's a challenge, and I see the challenge around the sacred masculine energy, around this energy of I am taking what I want and I am moving forward. Like I am conquering my kingdom. I am moving forward, or conquering, my kingdom. I'm conquering to create my kingdom. I am moving forward in what it is that I want to create. And it's letting your passion show. It's letting your heart show. It's letting your heart be in it. You're afraid of being told that you're too sensitive. You've heard that your whole entire life. And people never say, oh, you're too sensitive. Like, oh, you're so sensitive. I guess so sensitive would be better. And in a positive way. They're always like, oh, you're so sensitive. It's kind of like you should just push down your feelings until it eats you up inside and then just keep on stoically marching forward. You need to feel. You need to let yourself feel. And you need to also be open and honest with what you want from your life and from your world, because you're taking your knowledge now and you also have king energy with you. So you have the ability to achieve exactly what it is that you want, but it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming to say, okay, I can go for this. It's going to be scary, but your roots here, what's grounding you is a sense of taking your knowledge and moving forward, protecting what is most sacred to you, family, friends, pets, whomever you love, whatever you love, like saying, this is sacred to me. This is powerful to me. I am moving it forward with me. My angels are guiding me towards so much more. You're leaving behind this energy of being a knight, which is like this constant movement, constant, again, being ready for a fight, being ready for, kind of like the worst being thrown at you, because knights don't come charging in when everything is okay. So here you've risen above the chaos of the world. You're moving towards healing. You're moving towards what it is that you love. You've also protected what it is that you want. You've made a stance, either internally or externally, that is like, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. This is how I'm moving forward. And it brings you then to the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is your strength. It's hard work. It's dedication. It's determination. It's looking at the details of things. This is going to be a time, the last half of November, here, Pisces, that you have to look at the details. You're not going to want to. You're going to be like, boring. I don't want to do this. But the boring is really going to be the bread and butter during this time. Take it from a person who also greatly dislikes the boring. It's going to be really important here. Guard your money, meaning like be more on the saving side than on the spending side. Have the holidays be a little bit more reserved. They don't have to be any less joyous and fun and spectacular, but a little bit more on the down low is great. Like, no, the people could complain, but you know what? They're getting a gift. They don't have to. They can give it back to you type of deal. So be aware of that. You're working hard, you're working diligently, you are growing something that is beautiful, but again, it takes a lot of detailed work, and you need to put that time in the details, because the details are going to be really, really, really important during this time. The Seven of Pentacles is your near future. Now, I know the near future, and saying, hey, the near future is being patient is stupid. Like, it's like, okay, thanks. Like, I don't like that. And fine, what do I do with this? What Spirit is saying here is that in the way that you are going through detailed things, okay? Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Don't be too hasty to pick the fruit before it's ripe, because then you'll have like semi-ripe fruit. Then you'll just have to add more sugar to it. We see the Seven of Pentacles. I had my grandma's growing up, right? My paternal grandmother and my maternal grandmother. My paternal grandmother, she is a hoot, and she was like, you know what? You can buy fruit and you cut it up and you just cover it with sugar. Like, it'll be great. It'll taste delicious. It's like it's ripe. And my maternal grandmother was like, absolutely no. Like, that is a sacrilege. What the heck is going on here? So just being aware of this, like, you can spend more money, cover it all with sugar type of thing, or you can wait till it ripens itself naturally when you pick it off the tree. That's going to be really important here. So there's going to be something that can be masked. It's going to be something that can be fudged, something faked, or it can come to it naturally. Meaning that as you're moving forward here during this time, you're going to see yourself coming to realizations naturally. And then you're going to get mad at yourself that you didn't do it sooner, but you would have been faking it if you did it sooner. So here, standing in your wisdom, standing in your knowledge, but also knowing that there's a power in stillness. And sometimes there's even a power in walking backwards, where it's like, okay, I have to retrace my steps in order to get out of the mess that I am in, type of deal. So here, being patient with yourself as you figure it out, but also knowing that you are figuring it out. You're moving things forward. You're going after what you want, but there's something that you're looking at the details of. You're kind of unraveling it, and you're like, oh, that's excuse me, that's where I went wrong. Like, that's where I dropped a stitch, and then kept dropping a stitch throughout the whole entire thing. And then, like, if you know about making a blanket, like, if you drop too many stitches, like, everything starts to become like a triangle instead of a nice square or rectangle. So here, being aware of that, or you lose the pattern in it, like you lost the plot a little bit, and now you're stepping back and you're like, oh, I see it. And it brings you then to the sun. The atmosphere is that of success. It's that of blessings. It's that of beauty. And so here, let yourself shine. You're also afraid of shining. Like, there is a sense that you get mocked by others. It's like, oh, you think you're better than us. It's like, no, I don't think I'm, but I mean, like, you might think you're better than them. Actually, you know what? Yes, you do think you're better than them. And that is okay. Just don't tell them, because that gets people angry. Here, with the sun, let yourself shine. Let yourself shine and stop trying to fit in where actually you don't fit in. So, like, letting yourself shine is going to be the best way forward possible. So being aware of that. There is astoundingly strong sacred masculine energy here. Okay? The King of Cups, the Emperor, the King of Wands. Now, these two are in their challenge, but the Emperor represents all of the kings. This is in the environment that you are in. You are in an environment right now, Aries energy. Aries time frame is March 21st to April 19th. Just throwing that out there for your information. You're in the Emperor energy, meaning that I'm embodying all the greatest attributes of the four kings. And as I embody greatness, I shine in greatness. I move forward in power, authority, determination, focus, and insight. There is a sense of stepping into your masculine power, okay, which can be overwhelming for you because you have seen it done wrong. And you're like, oh, I don't want to be like that, but you don't have to. You don't have to be the wrong masculine power. There are really great guys out there stepping into your masculine power with love and respect and kindness and prosperity. That's going to be really important. Stepping into your power and saying, I am building something great that takes care of others, that nurtures, that moves us forward. That's going to be extraordinary. And you are going to see that you are stepping into a power. The environment around you is one that needs action, but also needs you to claim the reins, say, this is my responsibility, this is what I'm going after, and this is what I want. It doesn't matter if you identify with masculine energy or not. You're like, oh, I want to be more feminine energy. Sometimes you have to be masculine. Like sometimes you have to be in your masculine energy, and that's going to be really important here. You're getting things done, you're moving things forward, you're taking the reins, and it's like, this is what I have to do. And it's building you an empire, not just a kingdom. Like kingdoms are within empires, okay? It's building you greatness, greatness that other greats bow down to, and that's awesome. That's awesome. There is also a sense of attracting very strong, very powerful energy to you during this time. You're going to be attracted to strong, powerful energy, okay? Be aware of that. But you have to step into your power or this person will walk all over you, okay? It moves you then, Pisces, to the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is fire, passion, tenacity, determination, focus. Again, emphasizing the Aries energy right here because fire sign energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be born on the cusp of Aries, so that can come through even more powerfully, or if you have Aries in your chart. Here it is a sense of embracing that passion, embracing that fire, transforming yourself, seeing things differently, knowing what it is that you want, but you're afraid to let the fire out, right? Because what if the fire runs amok? When the fire is contained, when a fire is contained, it is safe. When a fire is unleashed, it's devastating. So here is how do you let the fire come forward without eating everything, right? How do you let your passion come forward to unleash it within you, to let it burn within you as the beacon without it spreading out and becoming anger, frustration, becoming chaos, there is like an emotions that aren't able to be held in, that are always just like right at the surface and come through like rather snarky. So here with the King of Wands, embracing your fire, embracing your passion, embracing what it is that you want, letting yourself transform, knowing that the fire always needs to be fed, right? So it's never the exact same fire. It is always transforming. It is always burning. It is always casting a new light, new insight on things. Let me just take a sip of water. And it brings you then to the universe. As you learn to control that fire, to let you be the beacon, okay, the doors open to you. The universe sets you free in this real sense where you become this diaphanous being. I always focus on this being of snow and of air because it's just like, what if you could ride the winds? That's what I always thought like our souls do when we pass, which might sound like a bit morbid and you might be like, thanks, Dane. But I always thought it would be beautiful just to ride the winds, be completely free, and take in the stories of existence, like the words, the ideas that people let out into the world, and connect with that. So here with the universe, there's a sense of like, I'm not even restrained to the world. I'm stepping into this universal love, this universal knowledge, this universal power. And you're connecting with stardust. You're connecting with, the suns in all the solar systems. And there's a sense of extraordinary, unpowered greatness guiding you forward. You do not have to be one certain thing. So here in the world, when you are claiming your world, right? Your world can be small and your world can be huge. You can be a person who jet sets and goes here and goes there, but your world will always be relatively contained because it's one person's eyes, it's one person's brain, it's one person's lived experience. Here, it's connecting with the universal link that we have within all of us. And it's connecting with so much more. And it's opening up doors and it's saying, I'm not restraining myself. I'm letting my soul fly. which doesn't mean like, ending things at all. It means that you are connecting with the stardust that runs through your veins. You're connecting with the power of the wind, and you're seeing the world not as this structured, it has to be just like this, but as this beautiful, forever growing, expanding, gaining an understanding of entity that powers you and inspires you. And it's like opening up doors you didn't even know were locked. It moves you then to your spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, guide this reading, and show me clearly. And this is luminous. It's letting yourself be luminous. It's letting yourself shine within the darkness, because you're represented by the moon in the major arcana. And so in the darkness, you shine the best, Pisces. It's just your thing. It's like in the quiet, you shine the brightest. It moves you then to your chakra message, which is holistic health. It's healing yourself. It's listening to your body. It's healing your body. It's grounding yourself. And it's doing it in a more natural, holistic, kind of like a kinder way, instead of like, instead of the like ferocity of things. It's not saying don't go to the doctor. Doctors are so important. But here, it's holistically having your body be aligned, and it is healing yourself in a gentler way. I just see like gentleness is going to be really important, because you're really good at intensity, but like it's hard right now to have the intensity be balanced. It's either like, it's like feast or famine, right? It's either you're going 100 million miles a minute, or you're sitting on the couch eating chips. Like there needs to be a balance here. There really does. Or like just like fast asleep. Like there needs to be a balance here. It moves you then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly, guide this reading, and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups is you. Be mindful of, immaturity. Like just be mindful of immaturity, but also be mindful of energies that are emotionally manipulative and immature. They'll come across as super mature, super reasonable, but they're not. So just be aware of that. Your subconscious spirit message is beautiful. You need to connect with beautiful things, Pisces. That is a huge part of who you are, connecting with the beauty, connecting with the heart of things, connecting with the inspiration of things, the spirit of things. That is just a ginormous part of water sign energy. So it's letting yourself shine. It's letting that move forward, that beauty be a part of you. And it brings you then to your subconscious spirit message, solar plexus message. No, chakra message. There we go. This isn't the solar plexus. This is the soul star chakra, located 6 inches above your crown. This is your angels and spirit guides wrapping you in their wings, protecting you, keeping you safe. It doesn't mean you're invincible, but it does mean you're deeply protected and deeply loved, and you can feel that energy. Soak it in. It moves you then to your subconscious energy to be mindful of. Be mindful of listening. Okay, and I know that sounds really odd to say, but it probably was worded oddly, but be mindful of listening to the wrong people who say, oh, I have all the answers. They don't. Like, just listen to me and all of a sudden everything will be okay. Like, you follow this, everything will be great. Like, just be mindful about that. Here during this time, listening to your own voice is going to be super important. Listening to your intuition is going to be super important, but it'll be way easier to listen to somebody else. And there's going to be somebody that you listen to that has a bit of anger in them, a bit of like, they're just like, they come across as angry. You might not be hearing it right now because you'll think, oh, they're passionate, right? Oh, they're fiery. But when you step back and you re-listen, you're like, oh, that was an angry thing to say. That's not cool. So just be aware of that. I'm just seeing that during this time. It's like, ooh, not cool. But you think it's like, it comes across first as passion. But when you step back and re-listen, it's like, oh, no, it's not. It's not passion. Here, the Four of Wands. You want to build something of stability and security, something to be celebrated, a life, a life with family and friends and just all the good things, put into it. There is also a sense that you want to celebrate. You want something beautiful to celebrate. And so this is a time where you have the most spectacular energy to build something extraordinary, but you are apprehensive of seizing that and of moving forward in that, roll up the sleeves. I'm going to do this till the job is done. Masculine energy. And spirit is saying, let yourself shine. Let yourself shine. Let that energy come forward. It doesn't matter, again, if you represent as masculine or feminine. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you're taking your passion and your power and you're honing it like a fine laser, and you're getting the job done. You're getting the job done in a way that you had never expected. All right, Pisces, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending love and healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Bye.